There's something about Yu Menglong, the man behind the calm eyes and the soft smile, that the cameras never truly captured. While millions fell for his gentle roles in Eternal Love and The Legend of White Snake, very few knew the real story behind that quiet aura. Because behind every perfect shot, there were moments of loneliness, silence, and truths that Chinese media never dared to tell. Tonight, here on New Drama World, we dive deep into the untold world of Yu Menglong, the actor, the dreamer, and the man whose hidden story may change the way you see him forever. So before we begin, take a moment to subscribe, because every week we bring you the stories that the world forgot, the ones that live between the spotlight and the shadows. Before he became the face adored across Asia, Yu Menglong was just a boy with a camera and a song. Born in Hunan in 1988, he never dreamed of being the center of attention. He found peace behind the lens, telling stories that spoke through silence. In his early 20s, he wasn't acting. He was directing small music videos for independent artists, working late nights in dimly lit studios. He would spend hours editing scenes no one would see, not for fame, but for art. He once said softly in an interview, "I never thought of being famous. I just wanted to create something beautiful." But life had other plans. Around 2010, when China's entertainment scene was exploding online, a short film he directed went viral. That one project changed everything. Producers noticed his quiet charisma and convinced him to act in his own story. That's how an artist behind the camera accidentally became the man in front of it. And just like that, a reluctant star was born. In The Legend of White Snake, Eternal Love, and All Out of Love, Yu Menglong captured hearts with his calm yet magnetic presence. But even as his fame grew, he never seemed comfortable with it. He skipped talk shows, avoided gossip events, and often turned down flashy magazine shoots. To his colleagues, he was polite but distant, like someone living in two worlds at once. One director once described him as quiet but piercing, while another called him humble but unreachable. It was as if he was chasing something that fame could never give him, or perhaps escaping something it already took away. During his peak years, Yu vanished from the public eye for nearly a year. There were no announcements, no scandals, no explanations. Fans began to wonder, had he retired, was he sick, or was there something deeper going on? In truth, that silence held more pain than anyone realized. While the world saw a rising star, Yu Menglong was fighting a private war with the very spotlight that made him famous. He once admitted, "When people love your character more than you start to feel invisible." That line, buried in a small magazine interview, revealed everything. He wasn't made for the loud chaos of the celebrity world. He wanted to be seen, not just watched. Behind closed doors, Yu spent his nights writing and composing songs that no one ever heard. He would delete them right after finishing, as if the act of creating was more important than the result. Fame had made him visible, but not understood. And as Chinese entertainment grew more aggressive and noisy, his silence was mistaken for arrogance. What the media couldn't grasp was that Yu wasn't avoiding fame, he was protecting his peace. During the filming of The Legend of White Snake, crew members noticed that he often stayed on set long after everyone left, helping adjust lights or rewatching scenes with the cameraman. He wasn't required to, he simply cared too much. That quiet dedication earned him deep respect, but it also built walls around him. Surrounded by crowds, he felt utterly alone. He often turned off his phone for days, retreating from the endless calls of fame. To many, it seemed strange. But to him, it was survival. And then, just when people started to believe he had disappeared for good, Yu Menglong returned different, deeper, transformed. His eyes no longer carried the softness of youth. They held something stronger, almost fragile but full of meaning. Fans noticed it instantly. Something inside him had changed, though no one could say exactly what. Some whispered it was heartbreak. Others believed he had lost someone dear. But Yu never confirmed anything. Instead, he poured all that emotion into his art. When he starred in Dreaming Back to the Qing Dynasty, audiences saw a new side of him, raw, vulnerable, and painfully real. Each glance, each pause, felt like a confession. It wasn't he acting anymore, it was remembering. One of his colleagues revealed that Yu spent hours walking alone through old alleys at night, trying to feel silence again before filming. He wanted every emotion to be honest, not performed. He once posted on Weibo, "The hardest part of acting isn't pretending. It's remembering who you are when the camera stops." That one line went viral, not because it was flashy, but because it was true. It reminded people that behind every famous name, there's a human being trying not to disappear beneath the weight of their own roles. The most shocking truth came years later, when a director revealed that Yu had quietly rejected several blockbuster offers from China's top studios. Those projects could have made him one of the biggest stars in Asia, but he turned them down because they didn't speak to his soul. That's something few would ever dare to do in a fame-obsessed industry. But Yu Menglong did. He chose art over exposure, peace over attention, and integrity over applause. And maybe that's the truth Chinese media never wanted to tell, that Yu Menglong wasn't fading away. He was evolving. He wasn't vanishing. He was healing. He was choosing himself. His story isn't one of tragedy, but of quiet strength. In a world where every celebrity is screaming to be heard, he chose to whisper. In an industry built on perfection, Yu Menglong remains beautifully human. He's not the loudest, not the most scandalous, and maybe not even the most popular, but he's real. His silence speaks louder than fame ever could. His journey isn't about loss, but rediscovery. He's the reminder that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is step away. The truth that Chinese media never told wasn't a scandal or a secret, it was about courage. The courage to be gentle in a ruthless world. The courage to walk alone when everyone else runs toward the light. Yu Menglong showed us that real artistry doesn't come from being seen, it comes from being true. And maybe that's why, even after years of silence, his fans still wait not for the next drama, but for the next heartbeat behind his eyes. Yu Menglong taught us that you don't need to be loud to leave an echo. Sometimes, the whisper lasts longer than the scream. If this story moved you, if it reminded you that behind every perfect face lies a fragile heart, then stay with us here at New Drama World. Subscribe and join us as we uncover the untold stories behind the stars you thought you knew, because somewhere between the spotlight and the shadows, the truth still waits to be heard.